All right. Welcome on in, everyone. My name's Twice. This is the Seance of Blake Manor. Mystery, horror, something or other. And that's pretty much all I know. But by God, we got it for Christmas, and by God, I don't have anything else to play. So that seems like a perfect combination.
Mr. Ward!
I'm realizing I forgot my water bottle in the other room, but now I'm kind of locked in.
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara.
Something north
Yesterday,
of
a guest went missing.
Dingle
A
Peninsula.
young woman named Evelyn Dean.
Photograph enclosed.
Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick. For I fear she's not long for this world.
That's a chunk of change.
A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
I was gonna say this feels a little Sherlocky, but Sherlock is not godly. not in particular. Try nights. Like Manor Court. Okay. I'm gonna drink beer back. Literally just like 2 seconds. Welcome back to the first day back from break. Not from the streaming break, but my break from reality for a while. I don't know. Life comes at you fast. Today sucked, but it was just like an average amount. Your bog standard vacuum that's been used for like 5 years. Oh my god, it's spooky blue prints.
Daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean. I wonder if my employer harmed me because of my past with her father. Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death. I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Alright, well, this is already messy as hell. What do you mean, look? Oh, it costs me time to look. I don't know if I should look at that. Run faster by running. You can move faster by running. It's basically the same thing. You can crouch. Okay. Should I look at this?
Hello?
Hi.
Is somebody there?
Well, I mean, yeah, yes.
What in hell?
Yeah, me too. I'm seeing things. This can't be happening. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel, I must have my nerves on edge. Perhaps I will ask. In the evidence, in records. Catalog of all the evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. Discussable. That's a lot of people discussable with. Map of the region. I feel like that's Dingle Peninsula. I just remember it because it's really funny. To me, specifically. Looks to be in her mid-20s. Yep, that's true. Hiring letter. Hey, Nightmare, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Happy New Year. I mean, we already said that. Doesn't matter. I say Happy New Year for like 2 weeks. Everyone here is like, yep, we did this. 200 pounds. West Ireland, might be far. Yeah, sincerely concerned party. Right. That is everything. I don't. Do I look? Oh, look is literally 1 minute. Okay, we can spare a minute to look at a not uncommon centerpiece. Perfect. Well, in that case, let's go look at the front gate for 1 minute as well. Miles from Galford or anywhere without a horse, there's nowhere to go. You just said you wanted pets and then you move away. You are ridiculous. Honestly, I was torn between this and like Silent Hill F. And I went with this first. Something in the fountain where I thought I saw that one. A shawl. Can I just take it? I too have a bad feeling about this place, Mr. Ward. We say Happy New Year for 2 weeks and write 2025 for 6 months. Or longer, for me, yeah. We like, here's your report, boss. And they're like, this says 2022? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, right. We all know what year it is. It's fine. They're like, this is very serious. You need to pay. Why is there a lantern there? Not that old, a few years only. Dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquess's wife. Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and lives through her kind and charitable deeds. Okay. Seems good. Big fan of getting more entries in the exploring a weird mansion game. We've got Blueprints, we've got the Seance of Blake Manor, we've got Resident Evil 1. These are all equivalent games. That sure is rusty-colored rainwater. You never know. Alright, well, let's go into the hotel. Let's see what's what. Let's check with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. Time is the essence. If you are to solve Mystery Blake Manor, time advances and word interacts with objects and characters. Yes. You have until midnight tonight. I have until midnight tonight. It's 11:05 p.m. Oh no. You'll be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. But why? I have to figure out... Why didn't you tell me this sooner? I wasted 5 minutes looking at stuff. I don't want to look at the jack-o'-lantern. Those are jack-o'-lantern? Those are scary jack-o'-lanterns, I'll tell you what. Hi, Spook. Ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. Yes, that's true. Mystery map? Lock the mystery. I should investigate it. Why do I have to find this out in 55 minutes? I just got here. Alright. Was she here? And if no longer present, was the manner of her leaving cause for concern? Yes, I would like to investigate that. Yes, the hiring letter. Yes. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information. Leads provide guidance and avenues. Selecting connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. Yes, of course. Of course. Cool. Nothing in here catches my eye. But that didn't cost me money. Interacting a person's object, you may have more than one action to choose from. Okay. Ooh, manager's office. Listen into the manager's office. TikTok. Entertainment schedule. Okay. I just wanted to check the other one. Okay, well that's fine. Telegraph room. Newspaper, book. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, we could waste a minute looking at a giant elk skull. I mean, honestly, that is pretty mad. Oh my god, the antlers. Luggage room. Atrium. The Grand Seance. That's in 2 days. We've arrived on the 29th. I mean, barely 2 days. Private letter. I don't care about private. Let's just listen in. Let's listen in. Someone on the other side. Oh. Okay. But like, it's gonna be a lot harder to snoop otherwise. Spring, half-heartedly inquiring about a business. Photo of him outside the manor is included. His expression is flat. Okay. Personal letter from Victoria Lau. No reference to the manor or planned event whatsoever. Might be Middle Eastern. Okay, that does not help us find Dean. Books. Toys. Yeah. It just looks like the same newspaper, to be honest. Alright. Bing bong. I cannot be comfortable for you. I refuse to believe it.
Yes?
Hello, I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken. Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send words that a room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Telegraph machine is broken. Okay, sign in. Analyze people, document certain items, move the magnifying glass to hunt for observations. Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. Quite a few in the last week. 17 others currently staying at the hotel. My goodness. Miss Dean did not sign out. And only one guest signed in with the next meeting. This gathering has unusually high literacy rates for 1897. Person X and a Father Lorcan Sano signed in after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. Okay.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The Seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Indeed. The, Seance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer. Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes.
You sure?
Can I help with anything else?
Why didn't she sign out? You engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses reveal new information, exposing more about characters and their mysteries. These topics will consume time. I can discuss evidence, people, items, documents, observations, and everything. Alright. Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. It is now Thursday. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. But in truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be usual? Can I say, sir, first time she stayed here. Are you sure? Was the... No. Okay. Was analyzed due, out of curiosity? Ah. Cracking glasses. Damage must be recent. Profoundly displeased. That's just how he is. It's fine. Press for time, ruled by routine, or both. I don't know if it's a mystery that the guy at the front desk has an unhappy expression. But, no, that's fine. What does S mean? That's how long it will take, maybe? No, it's just probably newness.
I need nothing else.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
Yes, sir. It's here but left in departure does line up with the letter. Good to see the letter she left behind. Cut off for investigating midnight. I should get a move on. When interacting with items, you can progress the investigation. Space to enable detect. This is a new Arkham game. My goodness, thank you. Or anything in the bin? Discs. I already looked at all the private letters. Maybe it's here. Oh, that's something, maybe. Staff's Rhoda. Okay, well now we have... Why are we looking that way? Looked around here. Miss Dean's letters still being kept in the reception area, like the manager has in his office. Gain entry to the office. I should probably close this. It's detective vision. All I need is some X-ray vision, and we're good. Can I just enter the manager's office for giggles? Is that allowed? He probably isn't happy about it.
Sir, this area is for staff only.
That's,
I would kindly ask you to leave this room. If you need assistance, you can ring the bell in the lobby.
Can I ring it and then hide and then sneak around? There's a vent there. I can sneak through the vent. It looks like it's about 2 inches by 6 inches. But they don't, you know, they don't call me Flat Stanley for nothing. Don't look at jack-o'-lanterns twice. That'd be very foolish. Letter took luggage. Okay. What if she didn't take luggage? What if the luggage is still here? Huh? Strange occurrences. That's fallen luggage. That's gotta be something, right? What happened here? I don't know. You're not letting me actually open it, so. There's something in here. But I can't get it out? Okay. You wouldn't happen to have labels on you for names, would you? No. Yes. And there's not much to check. We might as well check everything. Emptied luggage of the hotel guests. That's a... Writing materials. Yes, true. Just this, right? Ooh. There is something weird about that pattern. Looks like a constellation. Alright. We're certainly discovering other mysteries that aren't related to this at all. Which, you know, love that for us. Don't love it for Miss Dean, who we seem to be having a bad time solving currently. Listen. Mr. Hunter, had best get on with fixing that window soon. Oh, is there a... window that I could sneak into? I'm smelling a clue. Somewhere. Ah. I'm no longer smelling a clue. Unless, hello. Well, I mean, that one is open and cracked. What we got in here?
What on earth? Sir, this is a restricted area, and that is a window. I do not know why you went to such lengths to break in here, but that hardly matters now. This event is not open to people lacking in decorum. You may take your bags and leave.
Couldn't I have at least peeked in first to see if it was the right door? Well, we've immediately failed our job. I failed. World's worst attack, thank you. I work hard. 0 of the people in the manor survived. Wait, they all died? Ooh, oh, ooh, things here are worse than I had imagined. All right, so what do? Ring the bell and then what? Run around outside here? I really was so ugly that everybody died at the end. What if I just bing bong and then I just run away? Just let me run away. Or do I like ask him to do something for me? Like, can you take my luggage? Don't like that. Hey, can you take my luggage? Sorry about late hour, misjudged the time needed for the journey. Happens often enough, though usually not so late in the day. Our driver knows the routes well. He would shorten your return trip. Keep that in mind, thanks. How's your luggage? On the rack to my right. I'll probably then bring it to your room when ready. Dang it! Foiled again. Hey, why you so angry? Why are you so unhappy? Why is that gold? Oh, because it's selected. Are you... Why are you so unhappy? You look rather perturbed. Perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and event, of course. Somehow that didn't help. Broken glasses? It is nothing, sir. No service will have replaced after the event. Okay. How about the pocket watch? Is there only pocket watch there? Events do not run themselves, and the manor's success depend on tight scheduling.
I need not.
Then please wait here. Now, if you will excuse me, if you need me again.
Okay, what if I fix the telegraph machine? Will he come out and do the delivery orders there? I can smell burnt paper in the air here. Okay. Does make me... Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Oh. Boundaries done requires 6 volts. Oh, we definitely fix this and then he comes in here, right? Burnt out discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. We'll remove them in case there's any risk of fire. Replace the discs before I can do anything. Sure. Built by stacking cells to reach required voltage output. That has 4 volts. Yeah. Anode, cathode, electrolyte bridge. Okay. There were some out here. Which, I mean, if you have enough. Jeez, a Lou! Right. Seance. There's ghosts around here. As long as they don't, feel like attacking me right now, I'm okay. Where were the discs? Were they in here? This isn't at least wasting time. No. There were discs. Oh wait, maybe they were down here? No. Ah, no, they're here. Could be really important. Maybe include other uses somewhere around here. Yep. Departure discs. I was determined whether anything suspicious happened to Miss Dean before I retire. I'm running out of time. I know I'm running out of time. I spent 5 minutes looking at a frickin' fountain. Repair. Let's try. Displace the old ones. Right number of discs in the right order. It's literally, it's like copper, paper, zinc, copper, paper, zinc, copper, papers. 6. Should tell the manager. Bing bong.
May I be of service?
Yes, I fixed your telegraph machine, sir.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Evening, pirate. How like are you?
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it.
Sure.
Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me. You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
I know, I'm trying. I'm trying to solve this before midnight. I don't know how I'm gonna stay there. Yep. Oh, I'm just trying to press 4 to access this. Ooh. Change position every hour. Yes, of course. I'm gonna climb through the window because I think that's more interesting. And maybe we don't leave evidence? No. No more hydration redeems, please. Have mercy. I'll die. You don't have a good weekend? I mean, I went to go see Shrek 2 in concert with my wife and a good friend of mine, so I had a great time. That's hard to top. Letters. Okay. Miss Farley's mid-draft orders. Requesting payments. Hold off until after the Savannah's order. Sure. Yep. Stack of letters. Sure. Did I dress up as Donkey? No, but Chelsea almost dressed up as Shrek. And I mean, like, fully dressed up. Open letter? Miss Varley has asked after a child on behalf of a young mother. Letter shows them the child is safe, but is otherwise not forthcoming. Various letters from the guests making requests to the hotel. Duration of their stay. Nothing there. The safe open. Administrative files, nothing of value. Books. Where? If I was a letter, where would I? Ah, nope. Letter from a supplier requesting payment for goods delivered here for this event. I'm running out of. Oh wait, let's open it. Letters. Complaint letter. Can't be that. Ground phone records for the rooms of Dr. Callahan. Okay, not helpful. We continually are not helpful right now. We looked at that. Clipboard. Who's in which room? There's something under it. Oh, here we go. Miss Dean's departure letter. Could have been Donkey and the Dragon, the perfect couple. Does it match her signature in the sign-in book? That's a great question. It's certainly more. Oh, hell yeah, we're doing spot the differences? Fucking love spot the differences. They're close, but they don't match. Someone else wrote this letter. I mean, if you say so. Donkey. My signature looks different every time depending on how tired I am. Who would have written this and why? You've got enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press 1 to access this. Okay. That was a lot. Press make hypothesis of the hypothesis panel. Complete hypothesis. Filling in the missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. Press consider to determine if you're correct. Okay. Well, at least I'll know if I'm right. Okay. 10 of 11 evidences pieces found. Lundeen. Jacqueline Award. Signed a few days ago. Yep. Fake handwriting. It's a fake. No longer stay. Vacated my room next to the hotel. You have found funds for this letter. Sufficient son of my dad's. Anything left been given to staff. Okay. Fix that? Sure. That was on the 26th. Wait. The hiring letter was the 26th. When was this? This was not dated? Okay. Miss Dean's departure letter is forged. Yes, that's not a hypothesis. We've discovered this.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel, and somebody wants us to think that she did. But
You can have fun playing around with a new airbrush. Ooh.
can I learn
Do
anything
tell.
about the culprit?
They can write.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland. The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
She did not leave the manor. There's somebody who wants people to think that she did. Been painting fake concrete. Ooh. Alright, completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Mystique, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on the screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. Cool. I like that. Investigate. What is in the safe? Yeah, that's a delightful question that I don't have an answer to.
Mr. Ward, Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
How many minutes are you gonna give me? Probably none. I'll just book it out of here. For your miniatures terrain. Very cool. Don't mind me. I'm just exploring outside.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. The porter shall meet us there.
That's really cool. We did Secret Santa with friends this weekend as well. As like just like a party. And that was also very nice. Walter Blake, the Marquess's only child. Hmm. The hell is this? Edward Blake, man who built the manor, sure. I know you said my room's ready. I know. Will you let me go away?
Your room away.
No, okay. That would probably be a little too ridiculous. Jonathan Blake, Walter, and Mary. Jonathan Blake still. Hello. Tired of this place is getting to you, Declan. Recent drawing of the manor. What do you mean, Mr. Oh, just to look at it? Sure.
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
Why, yes, of course. Dark hair, ornate face. That seems to be Egyptian Lady Wilhelmina Blake. Okay.
This room's yours, sir.
Okay, you're a real person. That's great. Love to see that. Map of the upper floor. That's just an hourglass. Yeah, so I got East Origin, which is a game in the East series, shocker, that I've been looking forward to playing for a while, and like a kick-ass Yakuza figurine. So, all in all, I'm a happy camper. There's anything but a savior figure. Yeah, the fact that we have a history here is also very interesting. Sorry, I gotta analyze you right now, boss. Eyes are red as if something is irritating them. Celtic cross, but it seems different. Shaky hands.
Well, this is your room, sir. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing Dining Hall. Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that. Anyway, sleep well, flat. Well, breakfast nice.
No,
Anyway.
East dining hall. Okay. Up we go. It's always tough, but I think I did well with Secret Santa this year. Won't unpack in case I need to beat a hasty retreat. What are you planning, my guy? Find gramophone, but with no recordings. Oh. Kind of looking flora and fauna. Okay. That sure is a bed. I should rest. I don't think I'm going to be getting anything more done today anyways, so. We mostly, at the party, played Mario Party. We played Mario Party 5, played Mario Party 8, played Mario Party 5 a second time. Okay, how's it? How's it going? Seems good. Really like the decor. Yeah, the blindfolded angels. Very good. On a scale of like 1 to jump scare, how are we feeling? I'm like a 4. Now I'm feeling more like a 3. And Mario Party Jamboree. So we played 4 rounds. Is this, do you need to hit every button? Because, nah, we can definitely do something like... I'm like, please, thank you. Every line. Okay. Every line. Did I win all 4 of those Mario parties? I 110% did. I don't know if anyone in my friend group's ever going to play Mario Party with me again. But I also say that pretty often. Was it skill? Was it luck? It's like 90% luck. But the 10% skill is what gets me there. Okay, so you kind of do something like this. No. Please. And then you can just... No, come on. Yeah. You just gotta be ruthless and you gotta plan ahead. Any small advantage you could potentially get with like an item, you gotta take it. And like sometimes it just doesn't land because it's Mario Party, but I couldn't be stopped. I was truly on a roll. And there were 3 different generations of mini games there. But
my head.
Since I beat Isaac, I feel like I've unlocked 100% of my potential in dumb bullshit that doesn't matter in video games.
Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's seance. Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd. What on earth was that?
Hello. Anything new here? Anything that has changed? We've got the cuckolding chair. Nice. Even the 1800s had that. Long-standing tradition in hotel rooms. Well, let's go find out. Oh man, a lot of people here. Oh. Oh.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong part.
A stable master and groundsman, Mr. Darog Hunter. Wow. Yep. That is likely Lorcan's no. I agree. Only one pair signed in at the same time, Mrs. Victoria Lau and Ivy McLeod.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Caitlin Joyce, the housekeeper.
Sorry, Marquess.
Jonathan Blake.
Miss Murphy.
I was
It's
just
the
coming to
cook.
get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
And his wife is dead.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
Doom Jonathan Blake with the boy in the painting to be the master of the house of Walter. I would imagine so. What should you say? Drawing crown. Is this everyone then, except for Miss Dean? Sure seems like it.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Right. Some decorum, please.
Ruariri? Ruariri? And Fiat? Callahan?
She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Mr. O'Finn must be the ex. That makes sense.
A bad omen? And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Oh my God, Colonel Mustard.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line? Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
We just checked out of that conversation.
Mrs. Jackson? Huh?
Mr. Toussaint. The strong man must be Cathal O'Meara. There's a remaining woman, like to be like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn.
Speaking of late arrivals, who was our newest guest?
This is a lot of folks. Oh, I don't like you all looking at me. He seems cool with it, though.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
Saved by the bellboy. One of those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. Who are they all? They're all here for the seance. Some of them know each other. They all know one another. Am I clearly an infiltrator? Can't think on that too much or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job. Investigator vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and the reasons for being here, the better chance I have in finding her. Just make a record of their movements. Might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. Jesus. Oh, okay.
Un moment. Monsieur, you would be Declan Ward, correct?
How would you know?
Allow me to even the playing field. I am Etienne Toussaint, the banker of fraudulent mystics.
Oh.
And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
He could be the one who wrote the letter, for sure. Well, just do a peek. Physical research symbol. Yep. Psychical. And a notebook. Kept close at hand at all times. Okay. Topic of fraud. Okay. Let's discuss that. Searching out fraud is easy work in events such as this. In what way, monsieur? Seance. Really, everyone involved in running it is a charlatan, the rest naive fools. Contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners, but at a gathering such as this, there's likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. Okay. Why do you know who I am? Know of you. It remains to be seen if you truly are the man I've read about. Okay, that's weird. What do you feel about with the guests? Most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. My intent is to gain the proof that will discredit them. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship with Dean and their own reasons for attending the seance. You've gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint. Find out what your deductions have revealed. Yeah, sure. I only found 6 pieces, though. I still think he's got to be the letter. Right? Goal is to coerce me into... investigating a guest for fraudulence. Some of these hypotheses, not too difficult.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Confront!
Quite right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me to enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas? As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19.
Why do you have that? Why do you have
something
that?
that proves the case? Of this, I'm sure.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet? No? You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes? Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
Act on Etienne Toussaint. Let's just act. Okay. Okay. I don't like that this is only the second one, but eavesdrop on private conversations, discover more clues. Okay. How would I do that? Ah, by clicking the button.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No use for one. Druidry is an oral tradition, so
Yeah.
I never got much.
All right. I'm eliminating this druid from disappearing this lady.
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
That's right. Didn't see his name. Must be from Thanks. I'll make a note of that. Yep, for sure. Seeing learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people searching rooms, listening into conversations more. Be added to the timetable. Time will be populated as you learn more info. Characters will be on the map each hour if you know their schedule for that time slot. Should also talk to him, but I guess we're going in here. Attendees list. Etienne has been crossed out. Evelyn has been circled. Targets. Combination lock. Crystal ball. Tarot cards, for sure. I know all about those. Schedule. Noted her movements in my timetable. Perfect. Should probably close that up. That's a great dress, actually, though. That ether or poison? For own use or something more sinister. Mr. Toussaint frowns on Methodology Volume 2, several pages of bookmarked. Okay, interesting. I mean, I don't really need to look at the shoes, do I? What the hell is hogged? Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn of Spiritual Society. Got it, okay. Shoes. Average size shoes. That actually might be important when we get there later. Hello. The remains of a letter from a contact telling her she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Okay. Anything in there? Is that just stationary? Yeah. Wait, you have stationary. That doesn't seem to be important. Combination. Fuck if I know. Crystal ball. Tarot deck. Nothing special about them. Alright. Mysteries. Sure. Oh, they could be list of names that could be magic practitioners. Trying to try for years, just cannot train what's not there. It's the way of things. My magic's not for you. It's beyond me. I've read of other pariah before, but you're the first I've ever met. Perhaps it's a blessing to be free of this burden. Bummer. Both of the Callahans and a rock hunter. Intriguing. Intriguing. Cannot use magic. No idea what the unless it's hogged. I think it's hogged. Is there an H? Alright. What do we got? Small stones with runes.
Out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
No, we are not. Candles. And the collection of notes. Illuminati. Sure. Why not? Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. That's not great for a person that is motivated to get magic. Place a sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Carry out the ritual. But who I cannot risk picking another pariah like, oh, you want to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Yeah. Alright. What if we instead did not do that? I would like to probably talk to Miss Erickson. Yes, I would like to profile her, but I don't know where she is. I also want to talk to Mr. O'Finn, but... Okay, I found her. Hi. It's hogged. Uncomfortable. Ring of jewelry. Okay. Hypothesis unlocked. Syringe, burnt paper, list of names. Yeah. I mean, I haven't even talked to you yet. Probably should talk to you.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you.
Reminding me of the Sherlock Holmes games a bit? Yeah, definitely.
Have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Uh-huh. This is one of those, like, how far should I talk to you about these things? Does that cause terrible times? let's just go right in, you know? Let's just absolutely slam a jam it. People skilled in the magical arts. I need to recommend talking with people whose skill you particularly admire. Mantavani. Miss Dean is a skilled practitioner, but I haven't seen her in a few days. The Callahans. Okay. My guy is way smarter than me. I would have just come out and said stuff. We know that this is the Hermetic Order. Heard it said that some people are simply devoid of magic. Heard of such a thing? Pariahs. Yes, I have heard of this. People who no amount of training will open the third eye. It's dreadful. Unfair even. What do they do to be cursed so? Ever heard about eating somebody's heart? No, of course not. I wouldn't know, Mr. Ward. I communicate with ghosts, so I would have no business with such rituals. Yeah, no, of course. I mean, I think we got it. I just kind of wanted to see. Our goal is to, steal, actually, the magical abilities of Evelyn Dean to consume her heart. Not recruit. Steal. Oh wait, 1 second. I've gotten this backwards. Consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her jewelry. Magical abilities. Stop. Steal.
Mrs.
Hey.
Erickson intends on luring Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
So don't do that. It's not a good idea. But I also don't think we should bring it to Mr. Fraudster up there.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
What troubles me reveals all secrets.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why?
You are trying to consume the heart of
Am I to be punished
somebody.
in this life, and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
The woman is insane, desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Does she even want to talk to me?
Mr. Ward...
I won't bother you any...
Goodbye.
What if I... Oh no, she just... Okay. Alright. Well, nope, she's crazy. Howdy.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Boop.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers.
If we hadn't found the ritual, we would have just been like, just a fraud.
Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess.
Would have
from
been
another
like,
heir.
What?
What?
No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
Well...
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder, especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Ward, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the Seance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters.
Interesting.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Bye-bye. Mr. Sant is no longer attending the seance. What do you mean? The gauge decreased and the light went on as soon as Mr. Sant decided he's no longer attending the seance. Okay. We shall continue this. Yeah, good.
Excuse me, sir.
Bad? Hello.
Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward?
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
Hmm? By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Journal with Miss Dean's name on it. Came from the hotel itself, but from who? She said I should read the thing. Yeah, that's true. Sunday the 24th, talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Raised dealt graceful, as was her signature. There's 4 symbols besides the word supplies. On Monday, she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. She wants the name on the following page, but that information is conveniently missing. That looks fake. This isn't the same writing. Feelings dread, doubts you'll sleep that night. Writing's more erratic. Sigil with dreams scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. She dreamed it too. What does this mean? We have the same dream. Someone experienced something similar. Find even 3 people with similar experiences. I could be sure there's something there. Is looking at more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. You can find something related to that, otherwise useful, by searching her room. Which room is she staying? Great question. Alright, Miss Erickson's cooked. Talk to this guy. Why not? Not the murderer. Or the disappearer, for sure. His belt is eye-catching. His crown is eye-catching. His staff is eye-catching. His beard is eye-catching. Cool. Good for you, boss.
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
No, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller, protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
I feel like you might have stuff about that. Odd dreams since getting here. Funny you say that. I don't recall the dream I woke this morning about the wanting to stay and a wanting to get the hell out of this place. Sure, how am I meant to do both? Not direct, but not close enough. Miss Dean's room. Okay, he doesn't know how to find his own room in here. That's fair. Understandable. A device, bad energy. It's measuring part of the same. Okay. Anything about these strange occurrences? Whispering coming from my fireplace. Weird. Any ghosts? Not. At least there was a woman who crawled in through a window last night. Thankfully, a flash of thunder and she was gone. Damn near sold myself.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
Act on Hazel Erickson. Oh, yeah. Stop.
Mr. Ward.
No.
Mrs. Erickson. We need to talk.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again.
Bert, you want to kill somebody?
Favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering? What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong, but if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path, and Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special, to have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite.
Okay.
But he wins. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more.
I mean, I don't have a lot of sympathy.
Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Okay. Here's plans for Seance change. I'm sure the vice purpose of it says I want this decreased as much as possible by the Seance. That makes sense to me. Mystery solved between Toussaint and Erickson. Christine may be in more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense out that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit for power. How many desperate people she cheated to get this far? She atone for what she's already done? That is, even she even realizes she needs to. Well, no longer my concern. Adios, doop doop doop. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Mr. Ward, I do hope the earlier commotion with the bird didn't disturb your rest. There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m., located in the east corridor here. And your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Is there anything else I can help with?
Maybe. Looking into Miss Dean. Can we say we're looking into Miss Dean? Probably not, right? This is too forward. I heard Southern View. We're complaining about the noise. Okay.
I need nothing.
Certain.
Southern View, complaining about the noise. Would be probably this way or here. I mean, if it's southern facing room, it's... That one's locked, which means it's gotta be this one, right? Just by process of elimination. Breakfast served at 9. Let's go here. Mr. Finn's bedroom. Unoccupied bedroom. It's gotta be that, right? It's not locked. Anything? Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Okay, sure. Nope. Nope. Still smells of death. That's not a very good... Look under. Oh. Old box of matches under here, huh? Okay. I don't know what that means. Sheets of rubber. Bro. You do that? It's cracked when I first came in here. No. 'Twas not, my friend. 'Twas not. Spooky. I think we're good, right? Just take a peek. Oh, never mind. Ashes stuck together, maybe a leak. Right is rusted. Not sure that this is Miss Dean's room. I guess, but still spooky. Why is that one different color? Well, too spooky for me. Get me out of here. When it's not that, then it's this, but that's locked. It's in the east corridor, right? That's southeast corridor. Does that still count? We're not losing any time doing this, so it doesn't matter too much. Bust. Beatrix Blake. Gardens, bathhouse, bar, dining room. Okay, dining room's this way. Well, not this way. Yeah, this way. Uh-huh. Library. Why is there handprint on it? Not worried about it, okay. Bathhouse is closed. Northern basement. Guard. Why is that? Knocked off balance. That plus the smudge. Anything else? Like up this one. Creepy rabbit. Random newspaper, random book. Wallerson No's bedroom. Yeah. Let's get breakfast and connect with some more people. But whatever happened over there is giving me some bad vibes. Dinner Saturday, dinner Sunday's a silent dinner. Okay. What if I went down these stairs into the eastern basement that's staff only? Don't wanna wait. I mean, you got like 6 minutes. Go look at stuff and try to find more. Well, that's horrific. Percival Blake. That looks fake as hell. Another pattern like in the dream. This looks like the pattern where the door to room 15 should be. Here's rotted. It's an unholy place. The door to 15. Yeah, that's gotta be her room then. But it's locked. Need to go check that sooner rather than later. Skull's human. I mean, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. You look like Blake, maybe? What you pointing at? Uh-huh. Thank. Why is receiving a hallucination caused by gas or mold? But how do you explain the hellish Triforce? Evidence records. Walled up lovers. What is... Uh-oh. Can't tell if these saw use. The event. Breakfast in the dining room. Wow. Don't need anything here. Crud. Alright, what happened out here? That hole wasn't there before. And it'll stay there. Too spooky. I need to go to the breakfast hall. I'm hungry. I don't even know what I stumbled on here. But I know I did it on accident. Hello, Mr. Doyle.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Yes.
Certainly, sir.
Hopefully this is helpful to me.
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's seance, and why, apparently, is so impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta learn
Ward.
how to...
Pleased to meet you both. Allow me to
gotta meet them
introduce
both.
Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lloyd Dupre.
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
She means I am an undertaker.
More than that, evidently. We were just talking about this grand seance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand. All seances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them? So, wherein lies the distinction? Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a seance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved. Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate, and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most successful cases, the spirit speaks through the medium themselves. But those cases are debunked at worst, and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up. Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves. Miss Mantovani intends to...
Oh dear, I've made a right hames of this. Don't fret, nothing's broke.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
Oh no, sir, thank you. I managed to drop it. I can manage to pick it back up, I'm sure.
Yeah, I will always take a key. Are you kidding me? I'm the snoopiest of Snoop. Put me in the Peanuts comic strip.
What a ruckus.
That poor woman. Anyway, where was I? Yes. The hope is that Miss Mantovani, with the right time, place, and people around her, will cut out the middleman, or middlewoman in this case, and have the spirit speak for itself.
Is that really possible?
Hey, Gabe, how you doing? Lord depraved. Nah, look at that mustache. He's dapper.
Tomorrow night, the veil between
dapper.
worlds will be at its thinnest, and it's especially thin here, in this part of the country. Then, the hotel. It's not without its storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls.
Yeah, I met one like 5 minutes ago.
That, of course, is where...
Really put me off my breakfast.
Danger?
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
What do you mean?
Do you think I'll be in danger in any sense?
I am putting my trust in Miss Mantovani.
This game so far, really interesting. There's a large cast, a lot of mysteries, and otherworldly happenings.
We'll be fine, I think. So long as no one disturbs her workings.
It's reminding me of that game that got teased this year. Like the Haunted Manor, or the Haunted Hotel, but you renovate it and you can go out at night and do stuff. I can't remember what it was called. I'll figure it out. But you're approaching it from an investigator's perspective rather than
I want to know more about your practice.
Person integrated into the community.
After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
It would be my pleasure.
But I could have sworn I'd left my key here. Maybe I dropped it. I'm sorry, Mr. Dupre. We will have to postpone that conversation. Once we're finished here, I'll need to go to reception and ask whether anyone has turned in my key.
I will most definitely do that after I look through all of your stuff. Without hesitation. Spooky. Is this the tower? Okay. I don't really know what we're getting into with this star-crossed lover situation. But I am intrigued. Timetable. I just haven't met really any of you. Hold up lovers. That's just an option. Okay. Okay, we're done with that. Nothing about you. Late 20s. You two are done. Alright. I liked I've made great strides in figuring out who did this. They can write. They can write in English. Passage after Percival walled it up. Who the fuck is Percival? I've done this before. Do you need me to do it again? Alright. Fine. Can do, boss. Can do. I looked up apparently that in Book of Hours. I don't know if I've heard of Book of Hours. This space is even worse than the first one. Okay, found, I think I've accidentally discovered stuff about Miss Dean's bedroom. Which is good for me. My guess is we would have found... You know what, we should actually, because it doesn't actually take time to do this. So let's go to, not the ground floor, but the first floor. Because we've discovered there were 2 south-facing bedrooms, right? I will be breaking into there first. This is where a room should be, right? Pattern. Seen it completed somewhere before. Following means to help you progress and solve mysteries. Don't look into it. Need to keep the list of obscure games for you to stream secret until Christmas and birthdays. That's fair. You, Mr. M, can help you remember what you have and haven't already investigated. Yeah. Further clues can be realized scuffing evidence of their characters. There's a panel on the right to show you who to discuss a specific piece of evidence with. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think it's this. Am I allowed to do it? Okay. Someone went through a lot of trouble to mask Miss Dean's room. Okay, so we'd seen that before. I don't know if that's because I did this one, the star-crossed lovers thing. I mean, these have to be Blake's. That's just the cold hard truth. So do I just drop the remains here so you can chill? There you go. Scary red ghost. Okay, I think we did a good deed. Damn, to eternity of torment for what? Hear their screams would go unheard. Pray they find the peace they deserve. May God have mercy on their souls. Iman. Best not to dwell on it. Yep, let's just not think about it. You know what? Actually, I want to... Oh, staff area's locked off. Alright, well, never mind. We're good. Let's go into Miss Dean's bedroom. That was literally magically sealed. Can't hear anything. There's already a key in the lock. Master key for this corridor, but why was it left here? What other mysteries does this room hold? I didn't need to steal that lady's key, is what I've learned here. It's a big-ass bedroom. Holy crap. Nothing under here. You know, I had to try. Look. That turpentine. And a sigil. And the bed's legs have been moved. Great. Symbols in your dream on the stone at the end. It's deformed here. New shape seems to have been left by the deformation. Ooh. Not to worry. Professor Layton taught me this. Maybe I shouldn't have messed with this sigil.
That sigil. It unlocks some kind of memory. Somebody painted this sigil under the bed on the night Miss Dean went missing. The same one from my dream. When they came back to remove it, they couldn't then. They magically sealed the room to cover their tracks. I have a hazy understanding of the sigil's intent somehow. It draws attention to the person above it. Though attention of what, I do not know. It brings them back to the dream, maybe. I'm unclear. It's as if I have memory that is not quite my own.
Interesting. anything? Oh, hello. Barbosa's got a lot of money. Wanted for arson. Fires some prison carts earlier this year. Dangerous or foolish, but with fire there's not much difference. Most didn't get her hands on this anyway. My goodness, I can't believe Barbosa, a criminal. Who would have thunk? Not me. Anything behind there? No. Oh, hello. Loose floorboard. So now start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction. Then north for 3. Turn west, walk for 2 junctions, and south for 1. Come on the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. There's something else too. A piece of paper stained with another sigil. God's name brought Mustine here in the first place. Great question. Great. Good answer. Oof. Things have been getting more complicated. Weird. The culprit. What brought you to the manor in the first place? Not sure. Why? Just yeah, we already did this though. Just get rid of that. Go back. Christine's bedroom, which we figured out. Wait, why are there different? Is it just that there's 4 abandoned rooms kind of deal? Verified false connection. Interesting. Alright. It's good to know, I guess.
Oh, well. Hello there. I don't believe... Hold on. Isn't that... Yes, that's Evelyn. Miss Dean's room. It is, isn't it? I'd forgotten, but I'm sure of it now. What were you doing in there?
looking into where Miss Dean has gone. Someone has reason to believe she's gone missing.
She's gone? I thought I hadn't seen her. But I suppose I was hoping I'd just missed her. I mean, I saw her late on Tuesday night. I didn't speak to her, but she didn't seem to be herself. She looked like she might have spent some significant time at the bar. She went towards the east tower behind you. I considered following her to see if she was all right, but, well, even drunk, she was faster than me with this blasted stick. Anyway, I'm not one to go chasing a woman. So, but if you believe something to have happened to her then, well, as I mentioned, she was out of it when I saw her. I'd say she was at the bar, and that is likely true. But she may well have been there getting something from the barman. The porter, Doyle. He's a bit of a user, and Evelyn always finds those. Anyone with a supply can share a supply. Maybe you can learn something from him?
Well, this is good information to have. Thank you. This will help.
I hope it does. Evelyn's a terror in her own right, but she doesn't deserve anything to happen to her.
How do you know, Evelyn? No, you come back. Steve on the grounds. Days just prior to her disappearance. Follow the trail through the manor. Sure. I mean, I kind of have seen part of it. Oh, he just left. Alright, that's concerning for me. Well, I'm just gonna peek in there. Since you seem to know Mrs. Dean. Those all seem normal clothes. Those are clothes. Letter. Mira's mother checked me in on him. Seance here's done to come home. Your sister wants to see him before her wedding, and do me good to see you too. It's been too long since you last visited, though it may not seem long to you. Worry for you, dear boy. Your peers are starting to talk. Angels might have chosen you, but have regard for your earthly self. That's what I know as my son. Remember. Catholic Bible. All about angels. Interesting. It scares the shit out of me every time. Oh, biblical angels. This makes your stomach turn? I've seen a lot worse. I feel like you have too. You investigate crimes. In here, no. One shoe says heavier wear. Sure. No. Lockbox. Uh-oh. That just stationary. Okay. Laudanum, just painkillers. That makes sense. Can't see anything of note. Journal. 1583. Near-death experience. I'm in the bath almost 2 weeks to get out. Cut too deeply. Can't go on like this. There are only so many near misses one can survive. Got a glimpse, though, just before I passed down. A pale, glowing shape out of reach. Again, the moment I knew it to be there. Miss Hisham's jars. Everything need now to trap it apart from its bloody name. Also, notion to open one of these jars. Sheer curiosity. Best not. John Dee was given the Enochian language and trusted the ability to truly speak with angels. He's trying to literally capture angels. Saturday, 7 p.m. Changing rooms, McLeod. Why does she want to meet? Just in private. Hopefully she'll be looking for some fun. Good God, I hope everyone comes to her senses soon. I'm so bored without her. A horrific sketch. Had it just for a moment, then gone again. Well, I'll try again. Have it back. Alright. Just do 1583 really quick. Has to use something called Enochian magic to commune with something he believes to be an angel. Those tools seem to be part of rituals he used. Deployed near-death experiences, other unwise methods to talk with this entity. See ritual markings here with trapping circle, and now if only I could summon it written next to them. Odd symbols, fluid inside, soul jars. Hello, Spook. How you doing? Alright, this has been illuminating. You know, a lot to talk about with, I mean, every single person, to be honest. Alright, so that's your room. What's this room? Closet. Bed linens and towels. Sure. Cleaning supplies. Of course. Quinn, Darcy. Yeah, let's hit up these two for sure. What do we got? That sure is clothes. Medium size. Okay. Book on spiritualism targeted to the inexperienced. Schedule. Okay. Cross. Journal. Letters. Racy letters to Mrs. Darcy's husband, but they're not written by Mrs. Darcy herself. That writing looks familiar. There's similarities between these letters. X. I mean, that is kind of the ease. I still think this counts, but... Wait, what else would there be? Just a weird day. Mr. Darcy... has been sleeping with Evelyn Dean. Blasted dreams of home. I don't want to go home. Not after what happened. I want a new life. Loose page slipped in here. Medical cert showing Mrs. Darcy was bedbound for some time in the autumn last year with a cold. Okay, UO 33. Okay. Writing. Note she's something about the event. They seem less academic and more for a work of fiction. That makes sense. She's supposed to be inexperienced here. Stack of books. Stool. Vile poison. Intriguing. Another Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, but again, she's not part of it. God, I hope she doesn't show back up at 10. That would be awkward. Book of poetry. Stack of books. I needed to check to make sure. I just needed to make sure. Okay. Book has been handled with care. Okay. Well, That's very interesting. Evelyn is tied to multiple people here already. There is someone on the other side. Look. Okay. Well, it's 10 a.m. I don't need... There's a lot I don't need. But I don't need this key anymore. I'll drop it off at the hotel room. Or the hotel desk. So as not to have it caught on me here. Now we're there. Northern Pass Corridor. Father Snow's room. We should probably try to track Dean's steps. Follow the path, right? Which, I mean, Dean passed this way. Lost places? Okay. So she passed this way. It's not askew. That one is. And then we saw... Oh, we were working backwards. Okay. I understand. I'm seeing what was happening. Because there's the stables. But no. That one didn't go through the stables. Went instead this way, right? So we saw the smudge. And we saw this. Which means she didn't go to the bathhouse. Dean instead probably went to the library. Unless something else is askew this way. Doesn't seem like it though. Nothing I can see. I think she went to the gardens. Allow me to go to the bathroom and we'll continue our investigation. Oh, and we can talk to him. Even better. Even better. Why are you capturing angels, my guy? time to ask a guy about why he's trying to capture biblically accurate angels. Also, Miss Dean's bedroom hypothesis also. Miss Dean was seen wandering the well, it was the southwest or southeast in a daze caused by the, I'm assuming, sigil under her bed.
It seems Miss Dean was wandering the halls in a magical stupor, brought on by the markings painted under her bed. What does this tell me about the culprit?
They use magic.
It seems as if the culprit knows how to use magic to achieve their ends, whatever those may be. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
So start cross-examining to figure out who the culprit is. Trying to investigate the culprit. Yeah. That's the... Culprit facts on the right, character facts are... or culprit facts left, character facts right. Eliminate characters throughout the investigation. Eliminations are not permanent. That's fine. This guy can't write. So we're eliminating him. This gal doesn't use magic, so that's all I have so far. But, you know, it's stuff. Where's the map of the walled garden? That goes to the ballroom. That's locked. The Blake family residence feels very important. The hedge mage... Oh wait, can we go in here? No, it's locked. Anyways, hedge mage sounds like the treasure map she was going to, and that would make sense if her path led here. Sorry, I just gotta look up all this stuff because, well, it's fun. Hello. I can finally talk to you. White substance around his pocket. Cane. Half in the room. Expensive.
You again.
Again. So, boss, you want to talk about, like, soul jars? Magic artifacts isn't really my sort of thing, but as it happens, yes, they're used for holding souls, life essence, and what have you. Damned hard to find, or so I'm told. Okay. How about Enochian magic, boss? How do you feel about that? You've been talking to people, have you? They send you to me? Well, no lecture, but the gist of it is something like, it's its own magical discipline using rituals and ceremonies to speak to angels or their like. It was all developed some time ago, and it does work, not as often as I would like, but you make do. Angels don't speak our language exactly, which is entirely another thing, but there are ways to work around that. It's almost enough just to have them answer. Almost. They don't stay for very long. I would know. Okay, oh, that powder stain, boss. It must be soap. Uh-huh. Distracted. Always do. Don't take it personally. It's not comment on the company. Alright, now it isn't anyway. Just always had this look, I think. Okay. Would you like to talk about Evelyn Dean? So my face, I knew Evelyn was here. Mightn't have. Should I suffer from her lack of decorum? Steen turned down a marriage proposal I made her a year or two ago, and there's not a second thought to it. One thing if it were just an offer of convenience, but I thought I was stupid enough to ask if she'd mind me switching to room 16, you know, just to be near her. At least I was there to overhear her and Miss Quinn arguing in the corridor the other evening. Also, quarantine needs to let it go. Everyone just makes use of people. Just how she is. Okay. How about those angel sketches? Alright, the accident that gave me this hand to witness in the peripheries of my own vision, my very own guardian angel. I've seen it since, even though its name. Sort of. Found allusions to it in dreams, old symbols burnt into my mind. Surely the angel put them there. Who else, after all? Just translate, I could call it here. It all sounds a bit crazy, doesn't it? That's faith for you. You been having dreams? Okay, no dreams there. Angels, yeah, the analysis, everything. Yeah, we're not getting a lot out of you, huh? That's a bummer.
I'll be off.
Don't let me keep.
What we got for mystery? We have 13 of 18 pieces found of mystery. But not enough for... anything there, huh? Inconclusive connection. Interesting. Interesting.
You.
Me again. What about angels? Plenty, if you must know. Lord servants sent now and then to intervene and minister in earthly matters. Messengers of the higher power, not existing as we do, but incorporeal beings just beyond understanding. They're beings of light, and the very essence of all that's good, and very seldom seen. Only I could say otherwise. So there's one with me, but I can so seldom reach it. Yeah, I kind of wanted to talk to you about how you had a near-death experience, but maybe I'll just do the laudanum or something. Cross-examined, injury, etc. Okay, not helpful there. I guess we'll just do the two other observations. Nothing there. Maybe that. Showing off while riding. Okay.
I'll be off.
Don't let me.
I got so much stuff for you, but still not enough. She represents autumn. Okay. Records. Treasure map. Start in the garden in autumn, walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Okay. One, 2, 3. Turn west, walk 2, south for 1. God, I hope this is south. It's kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Should be this. So that. What do we got?
this is where the note from Miss Dean's room leads me. If I look in here, then...
Ooh.
Ah! Found it.
It's a different... That's not the Hermetic Order, whatever.
It's as though it's staring right through me.
It's something else. I feel like I've seen both of these. No, this is a different sigil than what we saw at sigil fills me with dread, but it's overpowered by a sense of ambition. This fills me with a deep sense of sadness and the fear of being trapped. First one is to open, second is to close. Release, but there's nothing to name in the pages. Irish letters. Smell of peat and moss. Don't think this was written with ink. Why on earth did she have this? I don't know if I want to go to the hedge maze. Seems too scary to me. Shit. I think she might have gone into the hedge maze, folks. Uh-oh. You look like a real person. Is there a person in there? Oh, yeah. So there is. Well, looks like we're certainly I don't like that. Boot prints. They're following the other person around the maze. Okay. What do you mean, evidence of the trail of Mary Blake? That's not even the same person. Hi. I haven't talked to you yet.
Ah, Signor Ward.
Ah,
Yes?
you're the Seance lady. Yes.
Yes. And you're?
My name? My name, Signor, is Carmela Mantovani. The same Carmela Mantovani who is hosting tomorrow evening's seance. The guest of honor, if you will.
The psychic.
Ah, you flatter my abilities, Signor. No, I overheard the staff mention a new guest and worked the rest out. I am something of the detective, no? Another example. I think perhaps you're here for a different reason. Something not like the others.
And why would you say that, madame?
You do not recognize me or my name. I would wager good money that no others came this far west without some idea of those details. Come, allow me to read your cards. Perhaps we can discover your real reason for attending. Maybe you will find a little direction along the way.
Sure.
After that display, how can I refuse?
Come closer then, Signor.
Why not?
A 3-card spread, Signor. 1 card for your past, 1 for your present, and 1 for your future. Let us begin. The 3 of Swords. Swords Notes cover
So
the intellectual realm. And this one in particular deals with heartbreak. Love, perhaps? But
surely your cards can tell you which.
they're pieces of paper, senor. They can't answer anything. If these cards are to mean anything, only you will know it. The Tower. Major Arcana. These cards deal with big, life-changing affairs. As you can see, lightning, fire, destruction, and chaos are the poor view of this card.
That sounds bad.
What is bad? This card would suggest that you are, or soon will be, in the middle of something significant and unavoidable. Bad is not the right word, but neither is it good.
Oh, the wind!
Does that mean anything?
Everything means something, senor. Normally, a card is upright or reversed. When upright, this card, the Wheel of Fortune, means good luck. Reversed, it means, as you may suspect, bad luck and the misfortune on its side. I believe it means both are possible. I think your future, perhaps all of our futures, are very much in your hands. However you resolve your tower, this here and now, your own reason for attending, it seems likely to affect us all. You see, I was not wrong. There is more for you here than a mere seance.
Indeed. Though I am unsure what all this means.
It means, senor, tread carefully, but act decisively. So much hangs in the balance. And now, perhaps a more traditional conversation, see?
Sure.
What should we discuss, Senor Ward?
I have to analyze you. Well-worn tarot deck. The same jewelry style. Looks very tough. Me too, girl. Me too. Mommy's health. Signs suggest she's unwell. Okay. What do we got about that? Feeling alright? Why do you... I'm alright. It's just a cough. What about, you be shaken? Don't worry. I've been... Right, of course. Should be wearing my shawl. Strange dreams. She's gotta have had the dreams, right? Maze corridors letting me a seance. That is enticing. There's a force at work in the dreams here. You can feel it. It's not another practitioner. I don't know what it is or what it wants, but perhaps it'll be our guest at the seance. Can I find two more? Yeah, I'm gonna guess we can. What's the device? So now I measure how successful it will be. So Marquez tells me. I recall what measures Ghost the Veil. Interesting. Okay, Marquez seems to be doing something really bad. And you'll be the seance. It's probably the same show as a seance. Nothing like it. Press your hand to the veil and feel the other side. The veil will fall down like stage curtains. There will be nothing to compare, senor. I assure you.
That's all.
Of course.
Wait. Why is that still out? Costing? No, it's not. It's just... Got it. Alright. key for a locker. Prince Rice found a small key. That fucking person stalking them. Creepy as hell. Looks important. I guess I don't need to look at every single footprint, right? God, stop tearing your dress, girl. I'm still going this way. Don't like this at all. Petals. I have seen this symbol before. I've seen it very much. But it's also pretty easy to just do the... No, stop. 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 There we go. Spooky. Just don't know what that is all about at all. She was not in her right mind. Hello. Another memory. Too large to be a person and transparent. There's another ghost or something else. Who's the person watching it? Was it the culprit? What's that sound? Hello. That was more dramatic than I think it needed to be, but unless he starts booking it.
Oh. Well, what were you going to say to the manager? Hardly likes me anyway. Can I help you, or whatever it is you want out here? I'm Doyle, by the way. The porter. We met, but you didn't want to say hello.
It wasn't part of my option.
I'm less likely to be bothered when I'm on my break. Not completely safe, though, apparently. Well, from the likes of you. Other people seem to forget that anyone could be in here at all. When they take their arguments outside, forget they might be heard.
Have you heard anything interesting? Tell me what you heard, and I promise this encounter stays between us.
Fine. Fine.
Evelyn Dean.
Her. Last Tuesday, work was quiet, so I slipped out here. I overheard her having a fight about something.
What was it?
Okay. Since we're good pals now, I'll tell you that I did try to get closer, but it was too risky. Probably some of this magic stuff they're all so keen on. You'd need to ask him, I guess. No. All I can tell you is that it was a man. She was the one with the raised voice. Mostly drowned him out. Then she stormed off. I don't know if he followed, but by the time I'd worked myself to a good vantage point, he was gone too. Bloody maze.
Why is Leaf so angry?
I'm not letting you have any, if that's what you're at. God knows, this stuff's hard enough to get already. Anything decent is.
This has been helpful.
Is this why she's not been about the last few days? Varney says she left, but I don't know.
I don't know, but I hope to learn.
Well, if you're gonna be snooping about, it was 8 p.m. they fought. I know because the bar was quiet with all the Blue Bloods playing bridge.
Thank you.
Start by ruling out 5%. Mr. Finch, they hadn't arrived by then, and Mr. Doyle, since it came from him, Walter too, because it was an adult man she fought with. I mean, this feels like a door of some kind. But what do I know? What the heck? Was that a hammering giant? Yeah, true. Yes, accurate. That's what I get for wandering around this maze, my god. Jump scares galore. Anything special? Yeah, I bet she went there somehow. Hello. How's it ghosting?
A spirit? Is that Miss Dean? She doesn't seem to be moving.
I don't think that's Miss Dean.
I don't think she means to hurt me. I need a closer look.
Hello.
Can you...
Some means to communicate. Sorry. If there's anything else in this place, certainly a lot of weird stuff going on. Ooh. What's this? Near water on the other side. Covered in markings. Recent addition. Okay, anything else around here? It's that and that, it looks like. The major two things. Beloved Mary, and those who want to make me as lost as I am without you in my life. I mean, if it doesn't take me resources to waddle around, I might as well, you know? Weird standing stone. A lot of library topics to look into. Okay, you're just creepy. Goodbye, creepy. Yeah, I know. There's something right over there and you're not showing me. I get it. I understand. You're funny. Ha ha ha. Can anyone get me out of this maze? Just like this, right? Cool. Great. Too scary. Trail hypothesis. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Of course. Of course. The trail. The fight. Oh, we found everything on the trail. Cool. The locker key. What do you mean here? It's not where they're headed. Sure, of course. Good stomp along to the boots. Yeah. Miss Dean was brought to the hedge maze by the shadowy figure. Hello.
Hello.
Well, a third party watched.
A thing guided Miss Dean through the grounds. Though I'm not yet sure to where. The whole time they were being watched by the culprit. Can I learn anything useful about the culprit from this?
The boot prints sure belong to
The extra
him.
prints in the hedge maze must belong to the culprit. So now I know they wear a medium-sized boot. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating...
Yeah. Alright. Now we're into the good stuff. Actually, this is really all good stuff. Hi. Another crow. Hello.
Is that Master Walter watching the grounds from the Blake residence? That's quite the vantage point, I wonder what secrets he's seen.
This Walter looks to be in a wheelchair. Alright, very interesting. We found several new people to talk to. Engage. And engage, even. Bathhouse, closed for the winter months. If this is key for the longer than changing rooms, found another way inside. And how would I do that? Maybe through the closet. Entertainment schedule. And seance. Ooh, there's a masked ball. All observations discovered. Oh, this is a combination. Yeah. We had that somewhere. Everything. Steve's journal, I think. Cross, semicircle, triangle, diamond. Oh, get back. Yep. Nothing of interest there. Changing room corridor. I mean, I guess I'll just double check the gents. Never mind. I don't want to waste time on that. Absolutely not. Could look at those soaps. Oop. What do we got? Threatening letter from Mr. Scarrett. Brought my dagger. Hope you're ready for what comes next. Scarrett. 451 must have written on the page atop this one. Okay. Dr. Callahan. A longer conversation. Offered to meet. Teach her some Irish magic. Despite some warning or refusal from Fiat on the matter. Make no mistake. My respect for my aunt is unwavering, but she's rigid in her ways and won't be persuaded on this. You prioritize safety over progress. Not recognition, and I swear you shall have it. My aunt might not understand that, Evelyn, but I promise you I do. Might not be who you asked for, but I know the tradition, and now we could help each other. Consider it. Won't you? Ring. And a journal page. The missing pages, actually. Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Quinn to gain access to some texts. Understandably, Miss Quinn was not thrilled with this. I'd like to talk to Miss Quinn, actually. My loyal friend, I had to view that book while I could. Cost to entry was too high. I'd pay it again and again. I didn't think she cared so much for standing. I thought she'd understand, but my betrayal has clearly done more harm than anticipated. She barely acknowledged me, and when I called her name, she looked at me with such anger in her eyes. Okay, interesting. Definitely need to talk to her as well. Open between hours of 4 and midnight. Did those just fucking turn that way? The hell was that? Private. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they turned that way. That's great. That's delightful. Library, atrium. Dining room's closed. East Courtyard. See if anyone's in the library. Certain topics can be researched to uncover further information. Key research topics can be found on the research desk. So I don't look anything up. Alright. That's fine. Who's schedule? Miss Quinn's schedule. Okay. Historical land ownership. Mary Blake, Crystal Blake, Wilhelmina Blake, medical codes. Miss Darcy's medical code. Spontaneous abortion. It's listed as a bad cold as a euphemism. Okay. Percival Blake. Rolled through the Great Freeze, the year of slaughter, Jacobite Rising, and then he drowned in the tsunami of 1755. was drowned during it. Ah, he's the one that walled up those two. Great. What a hoot. Oh, cool. Just the person I needed to talk to. Mary Blake. Dramatic Jonathan. She was a Marchioness. Orphanages, ranked schools. A lot of the money of the Blake fortune went to the foundation. Position of philanthropist and charity worker. And then until her death. Wilhelmina? Disappeared without a trace in 1828. Piano recitals. Egyptology interest after her uncle gave her an ancient vase. Disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. That vase did. Unexperienced episodes of melancholy. Later years roamed the ground searching for her daughter. Adamant she had never left Blake Manor. Miss Quinn, you and I have got a lot of talking to do, but that talking is going to happen tomorrow. I'm so sorry. But it's past 8. I got to get going. Boy, that guy's big nose. Alright. Was that... no, that's just the regular Blake. That's Thomas. Alright. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. And, yeah, if you like that we sure to follow or just hang out any other time you want. And, yeah, back tomorrow. We'll be back Thursday. We'll be back Friday. Friday will probably be our, like, well, maybe Friday. I'm compiling the list of the games I played this year right now. So we're working on setting up some time just to talk through everything. It might just be during a game, but...
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Either way, we'll be back at least 2 more times this week. Until then, appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.